Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I am just getting this audio all set up.
Oh shit. Let's see.
Yeah, one second.
Yeah, you're good.
Be right back.
All right. Varega, you can't hear the root music though? I was hoping you could. It looks like it's coming through. I don't know why you can't hear it. Oh, you know what? Hold on. No, that wouldn't work.
All right, I'm back. I switched to headphones. Should
Okay.
be good now.
Yeah, yep. I need to turn this down more.
Cool.
Hey, what's up?
Who do we
Yeah,
have here?
yeah. It's gonna be fun.
The dog with the hat.
Dog with a Demetri, man, nice to meet y'all. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Oh, just chilling. Thanks for getting back with me, checking the cards out.
Oh, no problem, man. Of course. You got it. Okay, so I just want to make sure that Varega can hear the audio. Varega, can you hear everybody else besides me? We'll see what he says there. Cool. Um, okay, Rufus, how do we link up in this bad boy?
One second, I gotta move to a different room, and then I will tell you.
You guys about to hop in the game?
Yeah, we're gonna play Root. Yeah, try out the digital version. Yeah.
All right, man, I'll let y'all hop on it, man. Just want to come here and courtesy say hi to y'all. See what y'all are doing.
Cool.
I figured it was Bones.
Pretty hooked right now.
Yeah. I got you, man. Sounds good, dude.
All right, brother. I'll see y'all soon.
Yep, later. Oh, man.
We do have to. We have to get Michael over here at some point.
Yeah. Um, shit, well, that sucks. All right, Varega, hold on. Let me try to. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You're right. You're right, dude. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Let's see. Let's see if I can figure this out, though. Desktop audio. Do-do-do. Okay, so you heard. Oh, you know what? Let me see. See if I can add something else. Yeah, let's try this. I don't know if that would work. Okay, Varega, can you hear? Can you hear the music at all? Or the effects? Thinking maybe it was a little low. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Oh man.
Hey, Dimitri might be in the running against you to see who has the bigger bones obsession.
I know.
You know?
Yeah, he got bit with the bug, dude, for sure. Oh shit. My man won't stop talking about bones.
I'm gonna play it someday.
Yeah, man, we could
Hopefully
definitely hop
so.
on. Yeah, TTS or something. The Brews Con or whatever it was called. Okay, okay, you can hear the voice now. Okay, cool, cool. All right, that sounds good.
My hope with this was like, we do a lot of talking, but I thought it would be cool to get people together and play some stuff once in a while.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It
Or
can be.
even if people don't jump on digitally, like play the same game and then just be able to talk about it once in a while.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
we have a lot of crossover, but
Yeah, yeah. I think this is cool to do. I mean, I always wanted to do this kind of on a more regular basis. It's just it can be hard with schedules and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I know.
Let's see if I can turn up your audio. There we go. Output volume. There we go. All right, can you say something, Rufus?
Yo,
Okay, that's better. There we go. There we go.
I'm trying to pull Michael into the channel. He was like, "Hey, are you guys ready?" And then he's like, "I'm gonna go do the tutorial." And now I can't get him.
He's hooked on the tutorial, man. Dude, there was something about I don't know what it was. I guess maybe I just didn't give it enough of an effort or something. But I tried the app a few times. I guess it just didn't click for me overall. You know what I mean? Playing the game, there was just something that I was missing. I don't know what
Yeah.
it was, but something just has to go off in my brain. Like I said, I kind of know what the cats are doing. You know, the bird. You got to follow the whole, deck, layout every time and shit like that. But
I think the birds are the hardest one in the core set. I guess everybody might have their own opinion, but
yeah, because if you fail,
like,
you have to start all over again, right?
yeah. And if you like overextend yourself pretty easily, and you get into a situation where you're just like, "Oh crap,"
Right, 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 right. So who
when they're
else?
rolling, they're rolling. But when they're kind of stuck and they don't have many options, it's tough to get anything going.
Right. Now did we have four? Was there supposed to be four?
So we had four. White Rabbit was going to play, but he opted out. So I got my wife to agree to play.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
So she'll play.
Okay.
Given if we can get Michael back to Earth. All right.
Yeah, Varega, we'll definitely get I would like to get a Bones TTS game going. I think that'd be cool. They do have a really good app, so we could definitely make that happen. Let's see. Yeah,
I
it's
can
sick.
get you into our game,
Yeah,
but
yeah, that's good. That's
we're
good.
still waiting on number 4, I think.
Yeah, it looks like he's
So
online. It does say he's playing Rude.
hopefully he'll think to check on us at some point soon. Um, so yeah, you can go into online games and you can probably just join based on my player name, which is not embarrassing at all. It's
Mole King.
hi mom, it's me.
Oh, there it is. Okay,
The
okay.
password is BNB, just lowercase BNB.
Oh, it just let me right in. It says password protected, but it's. Oh, maybe I actually
Oh,
have
I
to
think
join.
yeah. So you got to pick your faction before joining, which kind of
Uh,
sucks. But I set ours to random, so
okay.
I would pick whatever you're comfortable with if I were you.
I mean, I don't know too much. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't really matter to me. Even if I was the birds, it doesn't matter. I mean, are you gonna take the birds? Do you want the birds?
I'm set to random, so I would pick something that you like, and then just leave the leftovers to me and my wife.
Um,
The cats are so basic. I mean, they're just like
yeah.
so. They're
And I know
straightforward.
the vagabond, he kind of breaks some rules, right? He can kind of go into the forest and stuff. I don't fully
Yeah,
understand his mechanics. Does he kind of work with the other factions a little bit, like trading and shit like that?
yeah.
But you got to find items, right?
Yeah, they can like go to spots on the map that have ruins, and they can like do an action there, and then they can take the items that are there. They don't know what it is until they explore it. They can go to other players and they can like give them cards in exchange for the items that they've crafted. Um, and then like the amount of things you can do as the vagabond increase as like the amount of items that you have increases.
Okay, okay. No,
So
I'm
if you
good.
have like 2 or 3 pairs of boots, then you can move extra times. Or if you have like um, a hammer, then you can initiate combat. If you have like a sword, you can do like a 1 undefendable damage to something that's in your area.
I gotcha, gotcha. All right, well then I'll probably take the Woodland Alliance then.
I think that they're my favorite in the base game. They the first time I played them, I thought they were really confusing. I didn't really understand what to do, but like I'll go over it with you if you want. And I think
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it
yeah.
once you see what to do with them, you're just like holy. For me, it was like, oh my god, these guys are really strong.
Okay, all right.
Everybody that I play with usually does. Once you can get like the strategy down, I think they're fun to play.
Okay. All right, cool. Oh, there it is. Now it's asking me for the password. You just said lowercase b and b?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, I'm in.
So a lot of the well, not the vagabond, but like in the expansions and stuff too. Like a lot of the other characters, they're on the map. Like their presence on the map is part of like their unique identity. But the alliance, they're kind of like a guerrilla warfare, I guess, if you want to compare it to like what real combat would be like.
Okay.
So they spread these tokens over the map called sympathy tokens, and then like if other people do things in a zone with those or they destroy them, it cripples them and it gives them penalties. I don't even remember what the hell it is. You either have to give the guy a card or something like that.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But you can store cards on your player board, and then like you can like detonate these areas when there's like if people overextend and they have a lot of units in one of the areas where you have these tokens, so you can blow up all the players, like everything that's in the area, and then you put out like bases, and then from the bases you can like generate units and stuff, so they just kind of like they spring up all over the map that way. And
Well, I like the
when you
sound of
spread
blowing up stuff.
Yeah, and when you spread these tokens, you get a lot of points. Like the more of them you have on the map at any time, like the more points you're getting. So like
Okay.
the first three that you spread out might be giving you 1 point each, and then the next three might give you 2 points each. Or then when you get to the end of if you start having the whole board filled with these things, you're getting a lot.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yo, what's up,
Can
dude?
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh no, I can't hear y'all.
Uh,
All right, can y'all hear me now?
yeah. Yep.
hey, we hear you.
All right.
You hear us?
Yep.
Sweet.
I was just
All
talking
right.
with Andrew a little bit about the Woodland Alliance faction. I'm set to random. If this is your first game, Michael, I mean, I think picking the cats faction is probably a good idea because they're so like straightforward. It gives you a good feel for like how all the different systems work without giving you like a weird asymmetric faction to deal with on top of it.
Right. Yeah, that's what the tutorial starts with is the cat faction.
Yeah, they
All
can
right,
be
is the
really
game
strong
open or
too.
hold on,
What
let
were
me
you
turn
saying?
this down because
Yeah.
there we go. Is the game up? Can I join it or
Yeah, you can join. So my username on whatever this thing is Hi Mom It's Me. So if you join Hi Mom It's Me's game, you can join us.
all
It
right.
doesn't get any better
No,
the more you say it, either, Rufus. Still just as
I'm glad
bad.
I have to. I'm glad I have to say it out loud instead of typing it. It's totally not embarrassing.
what's the password?
Password? It's
Yeah.
BNB, lowercase letters, just letter B and B.
Okay.
There he
All
is.
right. It just automatically starts.
Okay, let's do it.
So Andrew, you've played a couple of times, right?
Yeah, I've played a few times. I want to say it's probably like 2 or 3 times.
If you guys want extra help and stuff, go right ahead and ask me. But I'll try to help you out a little bit, especially if you don't mind, Michael. I'll give you some assistance since it's a learning game.
Okay.
So you start. You're the first faction to choose like board position. You get to choose one of the four corners
Right.
of the map, and you're gonna
Is that
place.
is the cat the only one who gets to do that?
Uh, you just choose first. The other people are gonna choose setup options after that.
All right. And the workshop matters because that determines what's produced there, right?
So yeah, you have three buildings. You have sawmills, workshops, and what I don't remember what they're called. Whatever
The
puts more
recruiter.
units on the map. Yeah.
The recruiter. Yeah.
Um, the units will spawn from the recruiter location.
Yep.
The workshops, the icon that they match to, will help you craft items. So, like, say an
Yep.
item says it wants a red box plus a orange mouse for you to create it. If you have a workshop in both of those areas, you can use it to craft that item.
Okay.
So, Rufus, why would you want to craft? Is that specifically for the vagabond, or do we all want to do that? Like, to
So
help?
it's interesting. It's all intertwined in like really, I think, interesting ways. But I ended up with the birds. um, so each item, when you craft it, is going to give you points. Like some of them are 1 point or 2 points or 3 points, and then like everybody here is like racing to 30 points for victory.
Yo, Dad, guess
The va-
what? There's an ice cream social at the park.
Oh, cool.
the the Vagabond, either I forget, they either get no points for items or they get like a reduced 1 point per item flat thing. But they want to take them from you. So like you're incentivized to build them because they're going to give you points to win. But like if you build them, the Vagabond can just force you to take them, right? Like he'll come over to you, he'll give you a card, and he's going to take the item off you. Once you craft it, like it doesn't do anything for you. It's just like it's not providing you a benefit. It's just in the game, it's just a token that's sitting there. But for the Vagabond, they actually use it.
Alright, so enemies faces with 3 or more warriors. Spread.
Yeah, so sympathy, that is the token that I'm telling you about.
Okay.
So this is going to give you like board control. When people go, what you can do is you can click on the lower left, and you can see like your character's board.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're looking at this ability called Outrage. When an enemy encounters or destroys a sympathy token, they must add a card matching the clearing to your supporters. So, like, if you have these on the map, if someone, like, enters a clearing that has a token, or if they are in this clearing and they destroy it, they're just giving you cards. And if they don't have a matching card, then you're taking it from the deck. So you're always getting them by having these open the map.
Okay.
You use those supporters later on to, like, produce... I don't know what they call it. Like you're blowing up the clearing, or you're creating one of those bases to start putting your units out.
And they can't interact with the sympathy token, correct?
What's that?
I place a sympathy token down.
Yeah.
In a clearing, can anybody interact with those? Like, can they?
So we can.
Those?
We can't move them or anything. We can fight them. Like we can destroy them in battle.
Okay.
But if we do. We suffer a penalty and give you a card for doing that.
Alright, so right now it's asking me to spread sympathy, so I just basically choose a card that matches one of these clearings, and then what? It just places a sympathy token down there?
Yeah, you're going to pick the clearing, and then
and am I looking for anything specifically? Like, is there a good way to do this? Like, what am I looking for? A lot of travel through, something like that?
Yeah, you basically want to just be annoying. So, like, you're going to put them near me, or you're going to put them near me and Michael to start out with.
Okay. Alright, well, I already placed it then. I can spread 2?
And, yeah, and you can just kind of bide your time putting these all over. See how the second one you put out gave you a point already?
Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, it's asking me to put another one. Should I just keep placing them down, I guess?
I think it's a good idea to start getting them out as much as possible.
Okay, alright.
I'm pretty aggressive about putting them out because if people are entering them, the area, you're going to get supporter cards for that. If people start taking them off, you're going to get supporter cards for that. So,
and then so now it's asking me for an action. So, am I moving these guys? The sympathy tokens? What am I doing here?
Oh, so the game is starting now. So you're the first player. You get to start. Does this have your? I'm looking to see if it has your stuff on it. Okay, so your turn order. I'm pulling up your player sheet.
Okay.
Is there a way to turn off the timer? Because as we're learning this.
Can I do that at this point?
No, I guess not.
That's a good idea. I mean, we could restart the game if you want. That's my bad.
Well, it's what is it? Is it this just for my turn?
Yeah.
No, it's for anyone's turn. It's going to be probably 2 minutes or whatever it is.
It's dwindling.
Yeah. So right now you're in Birdsong.
Okay.
Your options are to revolt, which would be to destroy a sympathy token and blow up the clearing, kill everything there.
So I'm not doing
Or you can spread sympathy. If you're in daylight, you can you can craft, you can mobilize or train, creating like new units on the map. I got to show you how to get to your player board so you can look at that.
Let me, well, I'll just continue to evening for now. Let's see if I can pull this up. There we go. Okay. All right, so my turn.
My turn.
Correct? Okay.
Sure. So if you want to see like some of the actions that you can do, if you click on the picture of your character on the bottom left,
I got it up.
and then click the sun moon icon, it'll tell you like the phases, what you can do in each phase, and then you can see what the other people can too. But I would just worry more about yours for now.
Right. Okay.
I'm trying to see where I'm at. So I'm in the fox clearing.
Why do you have 6? Good lord. Well, I guess I have like more than 6, but they're all spread around. And
You have quite a few. So the first thing I have to do with the stupid birds is I have to add a card to my decree. It's my basically programming what I'm going to do every turn. So I picked a card and added it to that. Now I have to do my decree. I have to start. My first thing's I have to move people to matching clearings.
Oh no.
So I triggered your thing because I moved into a clearing that had your token. So you ended up getting a card. It's not added to your hand. It's added to something called supporters, and that's going to be useful for you when you want to do the detonate thing.
Okay.
And you're going to use it for some of your other actions.
Now, how do I build a base?
So when you do revolt, it's going to build a base automatically. It's going to destroy everybody that's in the clearing, and then it's going to put a base that matches the clearing for you. So you can have one per like icon.
Okay.
All right, so it's Michael's turn. First thing that he's able to do in the beginning of his turn is craft. If he has items that match the workshops that he has placed on the map, he's able to craft those. And if not, he basically moves on to the next thing he can do.
So I can, because I have people everywhere. I can build anywhere, huh?
Yeah, so the wood that you have can be moved through areas that you control. So the cats, he's going through his daylight stuff right now. They get 3 actions. They can fight. They can march, which means move twice, and then recruit is put a dude at each recruiting station. Build is like make another building using the wood that you have from your sawmills. Overwork, I think, is discard a wild card, which is the blue card with the bird claw, to I don't remember, do an extra action or build an extra building or something like that.
It lets me make more wood.
Oh, okay. Overwork is make more wood. And then the night phase is basically just getting your cards back up in your hand. So Vagabond is annoying. I'm glad you guys didn't get that. So like I said, the Vagabond stuff works off of however many items they have in their inventory. In the beginning of the game, they don't really have a lot. They just have what they start with. So it's kind of, they're limited. Right now it's asking them to slip into a clearing or a forest, which means, yeah, like you said, you can go into an area between the clearings, or you can go into a clearing that's next to you.
Got it. Now the bird's foot on the cards, are those wilds? Are those
The bird
Yeah.
cards, the blue one, the blue ones are considered like wild suits.
Okay.
All right, one second.
So it's rabbit, fox, and mouse are the 3 suits.
I think so, yeah. Okay, so if I... This was... Okay.
So can the vagabond like rob people when they walk by him?
I think so. Something like that, yeah. They can take crafting stuff. Something like that.
Can the vagabond attack or?
I don't think the vagabond gets into battles like that. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Oh yeah, actually no, I think they do. I think Rufus was saying they could spend like that sword token and then do combat or something. I don't know. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay. I don't know what's happening, but
doesn't the Lions get sympathy for that or no?
you got me, man. But they took Rufus down, which is the more important thing. simply pay supporter cost. Is this my supporter cost?
Sorry, I was
You were
trying to
destroyed.
talk about vagabond stuff. Yes, I was destroyed. So yeah, they use the items that they have available to do certain things each round. They started with boots and the ability to explore the ruins, so they went to the ruins and explored, and they got an extra sword from that.
Okay. Okay.
And then the sword is one of the things you can use to attack with.
Okay. Hey. There
Oh,
you
thanks.
go. There you go.
Yeah, so by giving you the item, they get points for doing that, and
Okay, so
or sorry, giving you the card.
Gotcha. So real quick, so I'm in the revolt phase. I'm just gonna say it. I have 2 rabbit cards and I have a bird card. I'm assuming the supporter cards are over here on my board. I have a mouse and a bird, a blue card. So I have to spend 2. Right, it's saying a bird, okay, and a mouse. Do I have to already have those as supporters, or could I spend cards from hand in this moment?
They have to already be in the supporters pile.
Okay,
So
okay.
you can use the one that's wild, and you could use, like you could use one that matches and one that's wild, um, like that.
Oh no! Did he just like kill me?
This is how I have to make a base. I need a base, man.
So yeah,
Okay, okay, press continue. Okay, cool.
Oh wow!
No clearing to
This is
spread
neat.
sympathy. We're revolting.
yeah. If you have any supporters left that you think you can use, I think your best bet is to just try to get that stuff all over the map.
Did you just blow up my recruiter?
I think so.
So foul. I've only been nice to you, Andrew.
I feel a little dirty, but you know. All right, it says no clearing to spread sympathy to, so press continue. Okay. Now, in order to spread that, I need a card that matches a suit connecting to this clearing, or any clearing I already have sympathy to. Is that right?
So spreading the sympathy is just going to cost you like a set amount. The first like couple I think cost 1 supporter each, and then the next 2 the next 3 cost 2 supporters each, and then like the final 3 sympathy cost
The final
like
4
3
cost
supporters
3.
each.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see that. All
I'm
right.
looking at the sympathy track right now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So can I play those with cards in hand, or do those need to be supporters as well?
Those need to come from the supporters pile.
So that's my main thing. It's just getting cards into the supporters and then just using
Yeah.
the supporter. Okay. All
And that's why it's kind of like an engine almost, where like if you get more sympathy on the map, you're going to get more supporters, because anytime people move into that area or they destroy your tokens, you're going to just get more dudes from it.
I gotcha. And now I'm in daylight right now, correct?
Yeah.
So in the evening is when I would do. How do I put cards in the supporter? How do I get those into the supporter stack or whatever?
Oh, from your sympathy. So when
Yeah, so
Ruth
that's what,
moved into that box where you had the sympathy, that gave you a supporter.
Okay.
But the vagabond doesn't give them supporters, or no?
no, I think the vagabond does too, but I'd have to double check. I need to pull up the actual player board, because the one in the app is not showing me some of the detail.
Okay. Okay, there it is too. So I can mobilize. Mobilize
Yeah,
is
okay.
also adding cards to my supporters.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
So you can
that's what I was looking for.
you
as
can
well.
just and yeah, so daylight you can just move cards from your hand to the supporter stack,
Okay.
and then train is spend a card from your hand, matching a built base. So what did you build? You built a mouse base. So you could spend a mouse card to place a warrior in the officer's box, and then officers give you extra options in the evening phase.
Okay, I got you. Got you. All right. I'm gonna. Should I battle right now? I'll skip.
So you can battle, but one of the nice things about the Woodland Alliance is that normally when you're like, if you attack someone, you take the higher number in battle.
Okay.
But whenever the Woodland Alliance is attacked, they take the higher number. So you're it's like shitty trying to attack them because you're always going to be like battling uphill.
Oh, sweet.
All right, I've got to put another card in my decree here, which is not pleasant.
Is this your third card?
I started with 2, and this is the second one I've added, so I've got 4 now.
Oh, you start with 2. Oh.
Down, down, down.
So I triggered your thing. You got a card for that
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
into your supporters pile.
Because your opponent has no cards that match a suit of the clearing where they cause outrage, they must reveal their hand, and you get a random supporter instead. Okay, how do I accept this? Okay. Oh, sweet.
I destroyed your token,
Ah, you bastard.
which you get another card for that anyway. So I got a point at the end of the turn because I had 2 roosts on the board.
Okay.
Bird's turn is kind of simple. The hard part is like the game basically plays to the turn for you, and you are limited based on whatever cards you have out.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, that sucked.
Hmm.
So I like, as the Woodland Alliance, I like getting like a couple of officers so you can do like the evening operations with them.
Okay.
Especially once you've gotten like some of the easy sympathy out and you're up to like where it's costing you 3, you can do that organize action where you can remove a warrior and place a sympathy in place of the warrior. So like you can kind of just plan it where you're like, oh, I'm going to drop 3 supporters, put a token out, move a warrior, put a token out, like blow the warrior up, put a token out, and you're getting like 7-8 points in one round doing that.
Oh, shit. Well, hopefully I can make that happen. I don't know, man. I still feel kind of lost.
Dude, I don't blame you. it's just kind of like a learn by doing thing. So like I'm just trying to talk it out a little bit and give you the chance to like feel it out. Like the first couple times I played this, like I feel like I ran around like an idiot, not knowing what I was doing, and then
Yeah.
it just starts to make sense.
Yeah, I think once it makes sense, and this kind of goes with Frodo. I know you're saying it on the chat, but yeah, like I played it a few times, man. It hasn't clicked yet, and I think once it does, I could really like it, but I don't know. It hasn't clicked yet. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it.
Yeah.
But I need to play it more. Frodo, I know you're saying that on the chat, but yeah, I think a few more plays, maybe it could, but. It probably also pays, like, if you're going to play this, stick to, like, fully learning the cats, and then maybe fully learning another faction instead of, like, dabbling into each one.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so...
Wait, what was that?
So the Vagabond gets quests. The Vagabond is so weird and like asymmetric from all the other stuff. Like they're playing like their own little game. Like they can ally with people by getting like reputation points by giving you cards. And then they have quests to complete. Like if they get certain items, they can decide to turn in the quest and either draw extra cards or get points.
Sorry, my daughter just called me in the middle. Okay. So in order to build these cards, I need a workshop at both of the suits, or a workshop that matches all the suits on the card.
Yeah. So like if the card has 2 rabbits on it or whatever, then you would need a workshop and 2 different rabbit clearings.
Okay.
Yeah, Andrew, right, as many of these cards as you have, like start spending them to get these sympathy tokens everywhere that you can.
Now, should I just, all cards in hand, just mobilize those to my supporters? Like anything in hand, just mobilize those? Or does it pay
I
to
would
have
say for
cards in hand to keep anything in hand?
There's a couple of things that they'll be useful for other than that. Like the majority of them you're probably going to spend to get into supporters. So in Daylight, the train thing, you can spend a card from your hand matching one of your bases. It puts a warrior in the officer's box. So I think you should do that to make sure you have like a couple of officers. You had what? The bunny, or no, I'm sorry, you had the mouse base.
Yeah, but I need 2 at this point because I'm now in the second tier of the sympathy track. So I need at least 2 supporter cards of whatever I want to build in, right, to make a base. I'm also trying to make bases.
Yeah, so no, this is different than a base. Are you in you're in Daylight, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can do the train action. So you can spend a card if you have a mouse or a bird card.
I don't.
You can spend that, and it's gonna basically set like it's called having an officer, but having an officer just means you get to do extra actions every turn.
Okay, I gotcha. So, okay.
An officer's not actually on like the player board. It's just like it's on your mat instead of on like the game board.
So this guy right here, my warrior, right there in that fox place, does it pay to move him out of here right now? Like, should I be taking him somewhere else? Is this just a combat guy?
He's just a combat guy. And like
Okay.
I said, you can blow him up to place a sympathy token in the spot where he's at. It's not blowing them up. It's just you remove them from the board, and then you can place a sympathy token.
Okay.
So you have the threat from him. You can either defend with him, you can attack with him, or you could just take him off the board and place a token in his place. And they're all really good for different reasons.
And so recruiting, I'm sorry, recruiting is, do I need a card in hand to then place another warrior at the base?
So anything that you're doing in evening, you're only limited by the actions up to the number of officers that you have out. So like we were talking about in daylight, where you're going to spend cards matching the base
right.
to put officers on your mat. Like all this is just complicated language for saying like once you start doing this, you're going to have more actions every time you get to the evening phase.
But this guy isn't an officer.
I don't think you have any right now. I can't figure out how to check. Do you have any? No, it says you have 2. Is that? I'm trying to read the UI. Yeah, it says you have 2. So it looks like you can do 2 actions, right? So you should be able to move, or you should be able to battle. Like you could battle Michael's cat, and
so battle. What are we kind of looking at? Like 1 die per each of us?
Yeah. So you roll either 0, 1, 2, or 3.
Okay.
As attacker, you get the high die, but as Woodland Alliance, you're going to get the high die whether you're attacker or defender. And it's limited based on the number of units that you have in the area. So, like, if you have 1 dude and you roll a 3, you still only do 1
God
damage.
What the fuck? No! Alright, let's see if I can place a warrior down here. Alright, we get another warrior.
Can you place a warrior?
I can, yeah. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, do that.
Alright.
So,
Alright.
strategy-wise with the Alliance, I would say that the best thing to try to focus on is like just getting the supporters into your pile so you can place as many of the sympathy tokens as you can. And then make warriors, but make enough so that you can kind of like spread them out around the map with the goal of like, oh, I'm going to just change these. I'm going to take them off the map and change them into sympathy tokens and just flood the map with the tokens. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Those are going to give you points and they're going to get you to victory. And then when people are dumb enough to attack you, you take the higher die so you have good defense, you know?
Okay. And the number of cards I'm drawing at the end of my turn is based on what?
The number of bases that you have out.
Number of bases. I see.
So you're going to get 1 automatically, but for every base you have, you get an extra 1.
Okay.
So right now I think you're drawing 2.
Yes, correct. Okay.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Man, I just know people are obsessed with this game. Like, people love this game to death, man.
Yes. I think I'm going to run into trouble this turn.
Okay, that sounds good.
I don't like that. I'm fucked.
So on my recruiter track, it says at the next level, I get 2 victory points and a card. Does that mean I get a card every turn, or just when I build that recruiter?
Sorry, say that again.
My recruiter track says the next recruiter I build will give me 2 victory points and a card. Is that just for that turn I build it, or is that every turn I get an extra card?
Yeah, that's the card's going to be for you every turn. The points just occur when you build the building.
Okay. Oh no. What does that mean?
That means it resets all of like the cards that I have. My faction kind of has like a programming aspect where every turn I play a card and it stays out, and if I can't do every card action that I've like assigned previously, then they all get wiped out, and I have to start from scratch again. So if you can continue it for a very long time, you're able to do a lot of actions, but at some point, it usually comes back to bite you.
Okay, so your actions are based on how many cards you have in your decree.
Yeah.
And he's got to choose a new leader.
So right now it's asking Michael if he wants to do field hospital, which is like save dudes that have been killed in previous rounds. Sometimes it can be useful if you want to keep your army up there, but
what's the sack mean in your in the card? So like I have a card that gives me a sack and a victory point.
The sack doesn't really mean anything for anybody except like the vagabond, really. It's just like a picture of what item you craft. The victory point is what you care about, and it just gets you closer to winning. The vagabond might care about the sack, and they might come at some point and perform like a trade with you to take that item and use it for themselves.
A trade? Is that a trade in quotes?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. All right, so now they say I don't have anything else to craft. All right, so now I want to... Wait, why do you only get one wood? I thought I had 2 sawmills.
Let me see what you look like.
I only have 1 sawmill. That's crazy. Did someone blow my sawmill up again?
Did you have a sawmill where the green base is? Because that could have happened for sure.
No.
Don't even start this.
All right. Let me see what I want to build there. Guess I want to build a sawmill.
So yeah, I think you're looking good. You've got a couple of recruiters. You're building up sawmills. You could attack it, right?
Okay. Wait, what's that charge? Attack the vagabond.
The vagabond might want to be your friend. They might want to give you cards, and they're kind of a weird wild card.
Wait, who's playing the vagabond?
I got my wife to join in. She's not, super experienced with the vagabond. She's played Root before, though.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Wait, they're pup cups. You guys like those specialty?
Babe, I'm on a call.
Sorry.
Outrage. What is this?
You like that? The outrage trigger is whenever anybody goes into the clearing that you have tokens in,
Oh no!
you're
Don't do that.
getting 3 cards.
When they just walk in.
Yeah. So if they walk into the
Why is it
clearing,
saying
or if they,
yes?
what's it saying?
Oh no, I don't want it. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, is that the timer again?
Yeah.
Oh, the AI takes the rest for you. It did it for me too.
Well, I didn't want to do that. Damn it. Don't think you'll win this round. Ooh, is that you get to build something? Well, now I get to build something. Thanks. Well, thanks.
So the vagabond took the sack item that you made. It gives you a card, and then if you have any item tokens, when they do that, they can take one.
What's the vagabond's MO? By giving stuff away, they get points.
Yeah, they're going to get points, and they're going to get items which make them stronger. So if you can revolt, you want to revolt in the fox clearing that has my birds, or you want to revolt. No, you can't do the mouse clearing with a vagabond. So if you can do that fox clearing, that's pretty strong because it kills 2 of my guys.
I don't have anybody in there. Like I don't have.
Oh, right.
I just have the 2 locations down at the south, but I don't think.
Yeah. So I probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
Right. I would probably save it, and if I were you, I would just try and spread your tokens up. Like I might even put one in that fox clearing, or
Yep, for sure. And I think I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I mean that's really bad for me, right? Because you're blocking like all the areas that I can go into. You're gonna get free cards.
There you go.
Yeah, look, I mean, and you have 9 points, and despite whatever killing or non-killing you do, you just want to get 30 points.
Right, I got you. Okay.
Who's the owl?
Oh, that's Rufus. That's the birds.
Yeah.
That's his new lead. That's
You
his
like
new
upgrade?
lead.
Oh.
Yeah.
So can I keep recruiting? Oh, I guess I can keep recruiting. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So what? How many How many officers do you have? You have two, so you can do two things
And
um,
where are the
every
officers?
evening
So
right
I
now.
guess those aren't physical pieces on the board.
Right. Um, it's just like an abstract concept that tells you how many things you can do in nighttime.
Okay, there it is. It's on the board.
You can you can make more officers during daytime. You have to spend um, supporters that match one of the bases that you have on the map.
Okay.
No, you spend cards from your hand. Whatever. You're spending
Okay.
cards from
Okay.
somewhere.
All right.
All right, I gotta start fighting somebody.
Bring it on.
Oh, so so when you put a wild card on your decree, you can. It basically means you can fulfill it by going to from anywhere.
Yeah. So they're great to have on your decree because they're flexible.
How dare you, Rufus?
Uh,
Ouch.
I got to try to get more roosts on the board because I'm not scoring very many points from mine, and they
No,
going into turmoil early kind of hurt me.
no, you're good, man.
That's why I
Yeah.
volunteered to take this faction because it's tough, and
Yeah, yeah.
you guys might have a better experience playing with the other ones.
When I played with them, it was kind of like, all right, so the first like 4 or 5 turns might be working out well, but then it's like one thing happens and you can't make that like 5th or 6th card work or action, and it's like, oh shit,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta start all over. It's just, yeah, it's kind of rough.
I'm not very good with them. Some people can be really good with them.
Oh, I don't have a bunny. Damn it.
Yeah, so cats, you might remember, they start by crafting if they can or if they want to, and then they get the choice of 3 different things to do. A lot of the time, they're just really like sprawling. They're like building more buildings, they're building more warriors, and they're stomping around the map, just trying to dominate with numbers.
Hmm.
There you go. Pay the toll.
Yes.
So he has to choose which card because he might have multiple cards that match the clearing.
Right. Okay.
Hmm. Dude, you like have freaking supporters everywhere.
Yeah, you really do get all over the map with these guys. At least in the beginning. I mean, if you start getting beaten back a little bit, you could lose your board's advantage. But right now, you've still got guys pretty much everywhere.
You know, I was talking about the Alliance, so I can't go
Oh,
anywhere without
yeah,
pissing them.
Hey, Zach,
them too.
just come on through, man. Come on through.
He's gotten his control pretty well. So the Vagabond is still going to all the ruins and getting the items from those.
Nice, nice. Good lord.
So does the Vagabond, it doesn't get to control clearings?
Uh-oh. I don't think they call it control with the Vagabond. I actually don't remember. The Vagabond can basically move and do anything at will, so... I'm trying to look at a picture of the player board. Apparently Andrew is figuring out how to play this class, though.
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you add additional officers this time? You did.
Yeah,
You have 4 now.
Yeah.
So at this point, you have a big enough army. You can just send your warriors into new clearings, and then you can transform the warrior into a sympathy token.
A regular warrior.
And that's gonna, yeah. So you can move one of your dudes to a spot where you don't have any sympathy, and then you can click on them, and you should be able to convert them to a sympathy token. And it's going to start giving you a lot of points for doing that, and it's just going to make your control over the board even better.
So, okay, so all I need is just one, and then just convert them, and then because I'm max on warriors, so that's a way to free up more supply to get warriors back.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
You should definitely do that then.
Okay. Now, would it pay to bring additional warriors to possibly protect that sympathy token? Do you know? Does that make any sense?
Yeah. No, yeah, it does. I guess it depends. Like, I definitely think it's worth protecting your bases. Like, you have some guys at the bases, but you probably don't need 3. Like, leaving 2 at the base is probably good because you're gonna still always take the higher of the 2 dice.
Gotcha. All right, so I'll do that up here. Sympathy token.
Look at that, and it gives you 3 points.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet right there. And I can.
You can make.
Again.
You can just make a new dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm digging it.
So you're starting to see like how these guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
You're gonna have to get it from the deck because I have no cards.
Alright. Oh, must battle. Alright, let's do it.
I don't really. I think you're overextended. You've got too many of these tokens. It's starting to worry me.
Oh, dang. Oh, so you can actually get, your points can be reduced as well.
Oh, damn it! I should have battled you in the other fucking clearing.
That's what I thought you were gonna do. Yeah.
So I'm going into turmoil because I can't build the roost there because I don't control the clearing.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Now, Rufus, do you have a certain amount of leaders you can go through, or does it start to cycle back through? Like
Once you go through all 4, you get to start over.
Okay. All right.
So if I craft a card, do I keep it every turn, or is it just for the one turn?
You're gonna get the points just one time.
But does the crafted item like?
There's a couple different things. Like there's a couple different things that you can do here. So like, you can craft an item that's just gonna give you like a picture of an item plus points, and that just gives you the points one time. And for the purposes of the game, like the cats don't care what item they craft. You could craft a card that has like text on it, and that text would work every turn, or it could work for the remainder of the game. Like it could say like, each turn you may look at the opponent's hand before you do something, or something like that. That would stay out and you would be able to keep it. Or it could say something like, at one time during the game discard this to do something, and then it would be a one-time use. But yeah, there's
Oh,
the
so I have to
items.
craft it before I can use it.
Yes. But there's the ones that give you straight points, and then there's the ones that like help you do other funky things that you might want to do. Yeah, so travel gear, that's just going to give you points. Nothing exciting. So I don't know if you remember, Andrew, but right now Michael's just building more shit.
Right.
He's got 2 buildings in that top clearing. He's got a ton of buildings. Honestly, I'm doing a bad job with the birds because I should be kind of beating him back a little bit.
Come on, Rufus. Get it together.
I blame it on my brain overextending it, trying to help everybody else. It's everybody else's fault that I'm doing poorly.
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta do something.
And Rufus, combat, how does combat work exactly? The die is from 1 to 3. And
0. It could be 0, 1, 2, or 3.
0, 1, 2, and 3. So we each roll a die for each warrior we have there?
No, so you just roll 1 die each. But you can't do more hits than you have number of warriors. So like, say you only have 1 warrior, but you roll a 3, you're only going to do 1 damage.
Gotcha. Okay. And so if I have 3 guys and I roll a 1, I only deal 1 damage?
Right.
Ah.
If you attack something that's defenseless, which means like there's just buildings or tokens there, but no warriors, you get like +1. So you could effectively do 4. Or
Okay.
if you rolled a 0, you would still get the freebie hit.
Okay. So the number of warriors, the more warriors just means that you can possibly use that higher die roll.
Right.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Or I guess if you have more guys, if they roll a 1, you'd still have 2 guys left over, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see some people with the cats, like they'll stomp around with like 6 or 8 dudes in a group because like they'll fight and they'll be like, oh, I got a bad beat, I lost 3 dudes, but I don't care, I'm gonna fight again. And they just can. They have so many numbers, they don't care if they have to fight you 2 or 3 times to get what they want.
Yeah, I see 5 guys down here, Michael. What's up with this? What are you doing here?
Oh, I forgot you could just do a revolt and kill me, but you'd have to lose your stuff too.
That's true. Alright. What are we doing here? Let's see.
I'm just a vagabond.
I can tell she ran out of items last time because she did a bunch of shit, and I don't think she could support all the stuff that she tried to do last time.
Gotcha.
Dude.
I'll see you. I guess I could go in there.
You're in a good place to try and win the game, honestly, Andrew. Like, if you just try to maximize your supporter stack and pump out sympathy on as many spots as you can, and then on the spots where you can't afford to do it, just send your warriors out and turn them into sympathy.
Yeah.
You could get like 10 points in one round.
That's
You could just probably win in like 2 turns.
I think I'm actually gonna.
Honestly, everything right now is my fault.
It's all my fault, he said.
I gotta fight somebody, but
Oh shit.
we both got to start fighting the Woodland Alliance too.
Now it says. Oh. Is this true? When do you actually use the text on the cards?
It's very dependent on like what the card says. Like it could be specific to that card. Sometimes they'll say like in the beginning of your turn, like you can do an action that you normally wouldn't be able to do, or like before battling do this, or like when you battle you may deal an extra hit or something like that.
Gotcha.
But in order to be able to do it, you have to first craft it. We were just talking about that, where like you can't just play the card out of your hand. Unless it's like an ambush card or something like that. But if it's a card that has an effect, you have to craft it before you can use it.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, I think I do actually have to play this. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Movement.
I'm trying to follow where the action is happening. Oh, there. Oh, that's not good. I'm not even doing anything.
Well, I got the cats coming in from the right, so I gotta try to make more ground to over here. Okay. Alright. And I think I might hold. You know what?
Nice amount of cards that you're drawing now.
Oh yeah, that is awesome.
3.
4.
So can I attack his supporters?
Yeah, I think you can.
Is that like his bait?
Yeah, you can attack the token, or you can attack the warriors.
Oh. So we should have been doing that all along.
Yeah, it's about time. It's about time for us to do that. What is this doing? My app is bugging out right now. What's it doing?
Oh, you're red. There's a red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got disconnected. I'm gonna try to join back in.
You might just want to let the AI take their turns now, Rufus.
Honestly, I don't even think that's a bad idea. Let the computer sort it out.
So I should have built more. I should have started off building more sawmills, huh?
Sawmills are a good way to get points. I don't know. I don't play the cats that much anymore, but like I like to play them as like offensive, like a mix between building the buildings and being offensive.
Oh, so when I make these items, they're not for me. They're for the vagabond to take them. Okay.
They're gonna want to take them for sure.
But in order to take them, they have to trade me something.
Yeah, they have to give you a card. But they like to do that because they'll get points and they'll get the items. Did the AI take my turn yet?
No.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to log back in.
No, you're good, man.
It's letting me in, I think.
There you go, you're green. Clock just started. There you go.
Oh, you're gonna get a card. It's not for me because I don't have anything.
Ooh. Tough choice.
If I were you, Michael, I would probably start beating up Andrew because
Rufus
I-
is starting
I
to
am
get a
not-
lot of warriors. I'm just
I am not. I'm effectively out of the game. Or the vagabond, honestly.
I can't wait to tell Varega about this. Yeah, Rufus was saying he's out of the game and don't come after him. Did you play him in Root before?
No, I haven't played with him. One time, like a year ago, I was flying out to San Diego, and it was like Pacific time, and none of the East Coast people were up. But he wanted to play a game with me, so I played with him. Played something with him while I was on the plane.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Yeah, we played like Wingspan or something. I don't remember.
gotcha.
Hmm. Ouch.
Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, it's even shitty fighting these guys, huh? Because, like you said, they take the higher number.
I like the green team, the Woodland Alliance.
Yeah, they're fun, man.
If I had my choice in the base game, I would pick them. My second choice would probably be the Vagabond, just because you can play it like a total shithead, which ends up being fun. And I'm not an experienced root player, but when you play a couple games, you kind of get the feel for it.
Yeah. And it does seem like there could be something fun about just controlling one figure, right? You don't have to worry about all these bases and stuff like that.
It's kind of funny, like you can never be taken off the map, but like when you lose, like if someone fights you and does damage to you, it destroys items and temporarily breaks them, and that just means that you're going to be able to do less. So you have to repair them, and it could mean that you have less actions available for you on your next turns.
Gotcha. So the items that you get are used for your crafting for points and for performing actions? Is that essentially how? Okay. Hey, watch it now. Go, Rufus.
I'm coming back.
I'm coming back. All right. I think. Oh man. What do I want to go? Tough call here. That's expensive. So get out. Sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think you're the only one that's not running out of steam right now, which is terrifying.
What was that?
Did you just play a dominance card?
Yeah. Should I not have
For
done
what
that?
suit?
You were close to winning by points, so I'm not sure what your dominance card is. I got to look at it.
Yeah, I actually don't
How do I
feel
see
good
that in the
about
app?
it.
Click on his player board.
I actually don't feel good about
Okay.
it
Let's see.
Oh,
If you have
go
it
two opposite corners.
Yeah, because I don't even have.
I'm.
I know. Don't worry, because I can't gain XP
You could do
anymore,
that.
right? Oh yeah, I can't gain any
Right.
more
Now
victory points. Damn it.
Now you have. Now yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
I
the
should
only way you
explain
can
that.
win now is by taking control of the two corners.
Damn it. All right. Well, look, we're learning here. We're learning here. It's okay. It's okay.
You could though.
It's okay.
And the only two you can take, because you can't take control of my corner, right?
It would be really hard for him to take control of the top left and bottom right. So the other ones are
Right.
probably the easier ones.
I had another one too. I was gonna do. It was. I guess I can just tell you now. I can't play another one, right? Can you play another dominance card?
No, I don't think so.
Damn.
Because then you don't have points to play the second one.
Oh shit.
Was the other one the mouse one? Because it's in the it's in the
that's-
discard pile.
Yeah, well, I still have one. Yeah, it's 3 of the mouse. Yeah, which is
Those can be really funny to you know.
It's alright. It's alright. Okay.
Wait a minute.
What's up?
So they're saying you can claim that?
Yeah, so you could take it if it hasn't been used by another player and it gets discarded or whatever, then another player can take it to use for themselves. So yeah, Michael, you could take it. You would definitely have potential to rule 3 mouse clearings. Let's see who's doing good with that right now.
Well, I got 2.
Nobody.
Oh wait, no, I've got 3.
You've got the middle 2, and then the
So
the
he
upper
just
right.
took over my
Oh shit! No!
mutually assured destruction.
Well, let's see. That's alright. It's alright. It's good. It's good. Well, now I know not to play a dominance card.
Well, you don't want to play it when you're like 5 points or whatever away from winning.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay.
They can be good to shake it up though.
I gotcha. Alright.
I gotta. I wonder if I should log off and let the AI do my turn.
So, how does he claim a clearing?
Which one, me?
No, the
I think I have to build a base.
the alliance.
So he can put a base up in a clearing if he doesn't have one in that suit already, like if he doesn't have a red base or whatever already, and he has a sympathy token in the clearing, and then he has enough supporters matching the suit icon.
Wow.
I feel like I'm explaining shit in a foreign language because some of this
No,
stuff
no, I
sounds so
understand
stupid.
exactly what you meant. So, like, he can only have one clearing per suit, and in order to
with a
get
base,
it,
yeah,
he has
with
to
the
have
bases.
supporters to claim it. Oh no!
Man down.
Not even enough damage to get through your one guy and take out like the base or the sympathy token.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I'm trying to figure out how you can win now.
Well, I think my plan was just to try to like sneak in there, just build the two bases, kind of, and just hope they don't get fucked with, and then
Yeah.
you know some sort of like surprise type deal. It's all good, man. It's all good.
It's fun to do that. Like, I think those are... Oh, uh-oh.
There we go.
He is going for the...
No! Oh, I didn't mean to recruit. Can I undo that? Yeah. Okay. Hit the wrong button.
What has he got? So he wins if he rules 3 fox clearings. What has he got? Uh-oh. Well, that looks... He's got one in the upper left. What else has he got? He's got the one on the right, and then there's the one in the middle.
Very good.
He's got that one. You think he's got enough units?
All right.
Jesus.
This is smart play though. Like he's set up to probably make it out of this.
Yeah.
Depending on how poorly the birds can fight, if they can fight at all. You can't do the revolt, Andrew, because you've already got the 3 bases out. So that's one of the
you can only
downsides.
do 3.
Yeah. So yeah, you could do it again, but you would have to have lost one of the bases to be able to do it again.
I see.
All right. That's my gambit.
That's good. I hope Michael puts us out of our misery.
Oh no. All this time. You're about to kick my ass, huh?
I think she lost too many items before by like overplaying.
don't think that corner. That's like my most tenuous position.
Hey, thank you.
No, the Alliance doesn't even have anyone to attack me with.
How dare you? Also, do I only build? Yeah, I can't build another base, right? 'Cause I
Right.
got the
You've got one.
fuck. God damn it. Well, I'm fucked.
Yeah, we're fucked. I think Michael has got us.
God damn it.
The
Well,
Oh, I didn't even see this fox spot down at the bottom. But I didn't have anyone to move there.
You gonna fight?
got no other choice. Haven't you? Oh. Oh, man.
That's close. You almost took out enough that it saved us. Let me see. Oh, I definitely want that, I think.
Ooh.
Should I be making the game take longer at this point?
Are you gonna move up to that top left corner? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's up to you, man.
You only have one battle, though. Oh, but it was enough to take over.
I guess what you could do right now is you just take over that box clearing on the bottom, because I definitely can't get down there.
Just a quick question: if I was already at like the top of the sympathy track, can I not spread any more sympathy? Is there a max limit?
Yeah, there's a max limit, so you can have one per clearing, and then I think the track is the length of the number of clearings. I think you can fill the map up, or it's pretty close. I don't remember.
I think it's like one or two off.
Is it? Okay.
I think so. I feel like if I could have spread sympathy one more time, I'd have been at 28 points. I'm sure I could have eked out 2 more points somewhere.
You're the honorary winner, definitely.
Nah. I messed up. Don't make. But the thing is too, I have another dominance card, and I did see you can no longer score victory points. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't play enough to be like a pro or anything like that, but like it's funny, like the games that I've played where it's worked, it's like, it's the Hail Mary that you throw up, and yeah, it does feel like that. Yeah. Or you sneak it in and like without them really fully knowing.
Like you could be in a position where you control those 2 corners of the map, and people don't really have a good shot at doing anything about it in one turn around the map. And by the time they see it, it's kind of like too late.
Yeah, and I think I figured I could still build the bases everywhere. The 3 limit. I don't know. What do you think of the green guys now that you're getting a little more familiar with it? Yeah, I like them. I think they're really cool. I really do. I think they're a lot of fun.
Like a lot of other stuff in this game, when I first saw them, I was like, "This makes no sense."
Yeah,
but
yeah,
when you see them operate like the way they're intended to, and you're like, "What the hell? I don't have any shit on the board. I just have a bunch of tokens." And then it's like, "Oh, well, you kind of burst out of the ground pretty quickly and can have a presence."
I can see myself getting frustrated as hell with this game. And I do think this is a great, even with 3 players, I think it could be fun. But yeah, I think you were saying this before too, 4 is just, it feels good with 4 people.
There's a lot of interactions that are interesting.
Yeah.
Like some of the other factions, the expansion factions are cool. Like I don't really like these birds just because I suck with them. If someone was good with them, they could be better with it. But you have the
I like the game definitely. There's a lot of depth in there.
Yeah.
I think they're otters. They're the blue guys. They can sell mercenaries to people, and they're kind of like a merchant. They're kind of like a merchant faction. They're funny.
Do you have every expansion for this?
What kind of question is that?
Shit. Are they still making more for this game, like different factions?
I don't think so.
I mean, they just came out with the Marauder, right? I think it was the Marauder expansion or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
I really liked that. That was pretty cool.
I could definitely see, playing this on occasion. You get, grouped together. Yeah, getting more familiar with the factions and stuff. I think it could be a lot of fun. I do. Yeah, the birds just feel like you need to get somewhat of a foothold and just keep somewhat of a foothold so you can keep branching out. I don't know. It definitely seems tough.
So yeah, the Marauders were fun. They were like a really combat heavy faction, and they have like a leader that gives more actions. We played that once 2-player, and the game is not really. I don't really like the game 2-player, but I remember them being pretty good at 2-player, which is odd for this game. The moles are cool too. The moles are kind of like the cats. They just have a couple of different things, but they're very like lots of unit warriors, and they're good at combat. They're good at like getting from point A to point B quickly.
Okay.
The purple one is some other kind of bird. They're another dickhead faction. They have tokens that they do. I forget if it's 3 different things or 4 different things, and they put them face down, and you can like you don't know what it's going to do until it activates. So like it could be a bomb and it could blow everything in the spot up, or it could be like I forget what else they do.
You said a bomb like in a spot and blow stuff up?
Yeah, so people could
like what the Will in the Lions does.
Yeah. Maybe that's why it interested me. I was like, yeah, that sounds
Let
cool.
me see.
Oh,
I gotta
man.
look them up.
It's going for
You
him.
gotta clear those fox places. Oh shit. That didn't work out so well. Okay. Oh shit.
Well, you soften me up so Rufus can come in and take over. Shit, dude.
Alright, that's my turn.
Oh, man.
Discard 3 cards. Ugh.
You're drawing so many damn cards you don't even have anything to do with them.
I know. Oh shit. Oh man, that is a awesome card. Alright, so I'm just gonna read this one. So I guess when can you play the text on the cards? Whenever?
So if you've crafted it, you can play it
Oh, you got
depending on what the conditions on the card are.
So that dominance card that you control 3 rabbit clearings, this one says remove all enemy pieces in rabbit clearings. Oh. Oh.
Oh, wouldn't it be killer to have both of those?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh.
Good Lord. You got quite an army up there.
I'm gonna run out of pieces to put on the map, and it's gonna cause me to turmoil because I can't recruit.
You better start fighting someone. When you move, can you move more than one, or is that just the marquee that moves twice?
So you're the only one that moves twice. I can move more than one unit though. I can bring as many as I want from point A to point B, but I can only go from one clearing to the second one.
green, guys. Holy smokes.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't want to play these guys again.
I don't blame you. Oof. Oof.
Ooh, you place 2 warriors when you recruit.
Does this satisfy your thing? I don't remember. I think it might.
No.
It does.
Wait, what?
Oh, no.
Wait, I thought I lost the the third one.
I did something stupid and I'm joining Andrew I'm throwing the game corner.
Oh, when you had your mutiny,
Yeah.
you lost.
Oh, no.
Oh wait, you sent all your warriors out of that corner.
I went to the wrong spot.
Yeah.
And then I ended up with a mutiny and no warriors to defend back there.
But wait, wasn't the dominance card to control the 3 fox places? Did you?
Yeah.
Three
He cleared
of
out
the 4.
He cleared out the upper left corner, which was the third fox space.
So when you went into turmoil, it gets rid of your building. Is that
No,
what
it
happens?
just gets rid of. It just gets rid of your cards in the decree, and it doesn't let you do anything else for the rest of the turn.
But that said, the cats then control that space.
Yeah.
Oh, so they don't even need to have any buildings there or anything. It's just if what they have.
He forgot that he had to hold that corner.
I also lost out on being able to do the rest of my actions because as soon as you can't do like the next one, you don't get to finish like the rest of your decree.
Right. Oh man, yeah, the birds seem tough, man. They really do.
Some people really like that though. Like there's certain games that are leaning into that kind of mechanic where like, you know, you have like a programming mechanic where you set out like your actions ahead of time. I think that game Robo Rally or something like that has that mechanic, but
I'm sure if you can get them going and it can start to be a lot of fun. Like if it's really clicking and everything like that, I'm sure it could be.
Yeah, I think people that are good at this game like them.
Yeah.
I like some of the straightforward guys. I like the green faction, the Woodland Alliance.
Yeah, they're fun, man. They're a lot of fun.
They're always in it. Like even if you're getting dumped on, like you can make a comeback because all it takes is you just having some stuff in that supporter pile, and then throwing like one token out there, and then you can just convert that to a base. You can get kills out of it, and then you can just start putting people on the map.
Yeah, they seem pretty good at everything. They can blow up the whole spot. They can recruit pretty easily. Get a lot of cards.
The cats start out really strong, and they're hard to like beat down. But like you can actually get the cats like really beaten down pretty bad. Like if everybody is like teaming up on them, you can get them down to like a really low number of buildings and a really low number of warriors.
Man, yeah, this was cool, man.
And the Vagabond is just fucking complicated.
Wait, they said they had like the expansions have different kinds of vagabonds.
Yeah, so they have like specialties.
Oh, cool.
Oh my lord! All right.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, I hope we learned something. We learned that the green characters are good. Michael learned a bit about how to play the game and the cats. And I'm never playing the birds again.
All right, fellas. Well, yeah, that was a lot of fun, and yeah.
All right.
I'll catch you on the Discord.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
We gotta do this again.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys.
Talk to you guys soon.
Yep.
Bye.
All right, later.
Wait.